Hello everybody and welcome to Little Big Workshop. Little Big Workshop. This is a fantastic new game. It is a workshop creation and management game, as you can see in the background there. You get to build little rooms and you get to organise the kind of the structure and the workflow of your workers. So now, before we even get going, I want to say thank you very much to the makers, because I received a free copy of this game. I received the Switch version, which was fantastic, but I had already bought it on Steam. So this is the Steam version. And mainly this is the Steam version because I simply can't be asked to try and get my dock and everything else set up for the time being. I've played literally the very beginning, which was just the tutorial to how to basically play the game. I haven't got any further than that because I really want to kind of get this going on Steam, on stream, and see how it goes. So, as you can see, 'tis the season. I am creating the North Pole light because we're not going to be producing anywhere near the kind of stuff we need for the new North Pole. But we're going to start with the North Pole light. As you can see down here, there was a Halloween special DLC. I would love it if they did a Christmas one too. It'd be weird if they didn't. This 100% lends itself to Christmas, so I would love to get a Christmas DLC. But for now, we're going to jump in as is with the North Pole light. And I thought rather than start from where I got to, it makes more sense to just start from scratch. We'll start from the very beginning. We'll get to learn everything together. And then, yeah, before we go any further, I'm just going to say as well that tomorrow and Friday I will not be live, but the videos are already recorded and are already scheduled to go up at 4 o'clock, which is the time I would normally go live. They're filmed more like this, as though I am live. They were the first one was recorded directly after my live stream last week, and the Friday one was recorded a day after my live stream there. So they will be going up as videos, so check my video on my channel around 4 o'clock-ish. Look at that. You want to take over that whole table. You know you want that. You know you want rooms that are going to spread out this entire table. That would be so cool. There they are, two little guys. Okay, so you can either hold the right button down and move around, or you got WASD. Click. Hello there. I just opened a new shop close to your factory, and seeing as you are new here, maybe we could help each other out. Get yourself a workbench and take a look around. I'll catch again in a bit. There we go. So this is it. We can zoom in. So we click on here and we can purchase our first woodworking station. Now you've got assembly, you've got metalwork, injection press, all these bits and pieces, but this is the first one we want. Now you can see it snaps to walls, which I like very much. I prefer it when it does that. This is the main entrance. I know what I'm saving for the main entrance, so I'm going to use this room just because it's closest to me. We'll stick it yeah, right by the door. There we go. And then you see you can rotate it once it's down. Now as you can see, the mood, yeah, there you go. So the mood goes down by 5. The noise goes down by 5. was -5, and the comfort is fine still. So we'll do that, and now one of these guys will now come and build it once they deliver the bits and pieces for us. When we click order, ignore that I forgot to do that. So obviously there's our money down here. Here it comes. Beep, beep. See, I knew it did that. So yeah, the way this game works, if you've never seen it before, is every time we order anything, whether it be tables or stock or anything at all, the man will come, drive the truck up and then deliver it off. If it's a table or something, then they will put it wherever the plans were placed. If it's stock, you'll see in a minute, you'll have to have a separate area for that to go. Here comes one of our little guys. Hello. And now he's gonna... There you go, look at that. We now have ourselves a table. You got yourself a workbench. My stock of garden gnomes are getting pretty low. Can you make me a couple? So, there is our contract up here. Carved wooden gnomes. We have 50 days in game to make them. Plenty of time there. Click on plan the production. Now this is the... can be somewhat confusing, but you know, once you get the hang of it, it makes a bit of sense. So yeah, so this is a plan of how the whole thing will be created. We have wooden logs. We'll go into a wood working bench. 30 minutes, in-game minutes, becomes a crafted gnome. So that is the order of the plan. Alright, so you write now this has to be a woodworking station. So you click on it and you can link it to any station that will do the work you need. So we click it to that one, and now it's assigned. So you'll pick this up and you'll move them to there, and you'll make those. Done. There we go. And now it's going to bring us the materials. Now we need to store items. Now this is essentially items that are either to be collected for delivery because we've completed an order, or there you go. Couldn't see that. Yeah, so now this area here is our storage area. So if they bring like that there, for example, that wood needs to go somewhere. So someone can pick that wood up and bring it into here. And then when the goods are finished, they will also be brought into here. There you go. So now we have a little storage area. Everything can now be stored here. At the moment, we're not going to need that many space, because you can see things take up quite a short amount of space. So, see, we can speed up time. But I have found, for me anyway, firstly, I quite like having things run at a normal speed. Plus, when you get further into the game, it's much easier to keep control. What are you doing all the way over here? Hey? What are you doing? This one person's doing all our work for us. And now you can see down here as well, it shows you how much money we're getting per hour, which they'll go into in a minute. they will explain that in a minute. Pow! All finished. We push deliver. And now the truck will come and pick them up, and we made our first delivery. We completed our first contract. Here we go. Carry them all into the truck. Because yeah, if we're going to get into it very, very shortly, but our workers obviously have an issue with stamina as well. So here is our economy. After this introduction, workers will start to charge for their time. So you see we have the operators. It tells us how much they will take. And that will come off of rent and all other bits and pieces. So that's something we have to deal with. The new gnomes are a hit, and I want to put more of them for sale. Can you make some shelves? There you go. So we now have ourselves a new plan. So attributes define the quality of your product. This contract has attribute requirements. Attributes are determined by the materials used. Choices with red backgrounds can never match the requirements that you currently have. So you see we need a red 2 and 4 with a target of 2. And we have the green as a target of 10. Well, this green would be 3 to 4, so that would never work. Whereas this one, see, because you can technically change that wood as well. Oh. So yeah, you can change it to another wood, which is more expensive but better quality. But with the wood that we've got, actually gives us what we need. So yeah, and you can obviously change the wood at different places. Not a problem. Straight cut. Jigsaw cut. Straight cut. So you see you can link them there. Link them there. There. So we need an assembly station, which technically we can place there. Plus, if we wish, we should really get another woodworking station. But at the moment we don't have access to it, so there's nothing much we can do with that. So if we plan and cue that there. Okay, so everything's now linked by all accounts, I think. And we can see that that's our current, it's going to be between 2 and 4 and 10 and 12, so everything works out fine. Do that. Select the materials. We already did that. Okay, so we had to tell it that that was okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So basically it gets cut from that to lumps, and then the lumps get jigsawed into the corners, these corner brackets. Whereas up here it's going to go cut straight onto the planks, and then they all get fitted together. Go! There we go. Plop, 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 plop. Now this whole thing is going to be slower than before, because obviously we have multiple things that this one station needs to do, and that is obviously going to slow the whole process down. So I was hoping I would be able to buy another one, but at the moment we just can't afford it yet, so we'll have to build another one in a minute. And here comes all the wood. Oh, there you go. One of the employees has run out of energy and collapsed. Now we need a break room. So, coffee machine. Put a coffee machine there. Yay. And you see we can do any of these. Radio, break table, chessboard, games console, nice, television, and a cool down. Well, let's have a break table. Put it, let's say, there. The problem with this is once they run out of energy and they pass out like this, they take a very long time, and I mean a very long time, to actually get their energy back up to do anything. There you go. So, got ourselves a little break room now. Everything's just so slow now because we've got one on the floor whining and complaining. And it's slightly frustrating that they make you do that at the beginning. You have to just leave this guy down here. There's nothing you can do about fixing him. It tells you up there that the more items you have in the break room increases the breakpoint recovery rate. So I'm assuming, there you go. Now it's a break room. It's got a different floor and walls. It changes the texture. Well, it wants me to put more down. Put a radio in there. Accept the order when you are satisfied with your break room. Okay, well I was. I already was, but I'll put a radio down as well, I don't mind. So I feel like maybe the more items you have in your break room, the quicker they recover from this nonsense. Right, well let's speed this up then. There you go, so we've got ourselves a nice load of brackets. He's going to fix that. Because now they've got a place they can go, so that in theory, when their energy is running low, they shouldn't just pass out. They should go to the break room and have a little rest and then carry on with their work. That's the plan. I mean, they sound like minions as well, I'm going to be honest. Got all our brackets. It looks like it's doing all the brackets at once, which is fine by me. That just kind of makes sense, I suppose. What I would have done if I had the option of having a second table is I probably would have put the top half of the plan on one table. And then the bottom part of the plan on the other table to separate the work. And there's nothing you can do because we don't really have, as I say, we don't have any of the shelves. So hopefully this will now. It's just sitting. Do some work. You've literally just spent half an hour lying on the floor. Carry on the work. You can now build at least one shelf. Yeah, come on. There we go. We have our shelf. This is good now. You can see it all coming together nicely. Because I feel like this is going to be interesting to see this whole amount per day, per hour. Having workers taking up your money as well, having to try and do enough jobs to warrant keeping them on. It's going to be interesting to see. Because the thing I find with a lot of games that involve keeping the money in the green is it's incredibly difficult. It really is. I mean, I did have the tower constructor. I did a couple of videos in that on my channel, and it's just really hard to get in the green. To try and build enough, you need so much money at the beginning to be able to build enough in order for that to be done. He just dropped it on the floor because he's knackered. See, we've done 5. Oh, it was just waste. Okay. It feels like what happened was each log can be carved into 2, but we only needed 5, not 6. So there was extras. Nice, okay. Well, yay, we did it. There's payment received. And there's the experience. Nice. Gnomes and shelves. I reckon that I'm set for a while. I mean, we gave him 3 gnomes. I'll go back to you later if something new comes up. Meanwhile, you should check the market. There are lots of other folks around that need all kinds of supplies. And this is where the bulk of the game is going to come in. I didn't go any further than this. But this here is your general market. Products here are requested continuously, and you can use this as a stable source of income. Now, in my mind, the plan would be you would always, and I mean always, have someone in your warehouse, in your factory, always making something from here. Because that is always going to be a constant and steady amount of money coming in. That's the best way to look at it in my mind. And then whenever you get the actual contract from other people, that is what's going to give you the boost in money. In theory. So we've got a sandbox kit, which is essentially a bucket and spade. A small play kit with a shovel and a bucket. Good for teaching engineering skills to children at a young age. So these tags give you a rough idea of what kind of production will be required. Plastic, small project size, and mass production. This shows the current price and demand. So as you can see here, the demand is gone down. These are the attributes you must surpass for your product to be accepted. We know all about that. Overall, this product isn't very suitable. It's got a low demand, average price, and requires plastics which we currently do not own. Aha, however, this... it's high demand. Yeah, look, high demand. The pay is quite decent. Plus, we only need wood, and it's a small project size. 1 and 4 are very reasonable to hit. 65 units. We can just keep churning them out. Plan the product. Okay, so that is good enough. So yeah, that's more than easy enough to do. We need a straight cut, so that can go in there. Not a problem. And then this will be on that one. And then we need the top decoration as either... now you see, look, this is where you decide. So it's either going to be what looks like a cockerel or a crown. Now the cockerel is 1 and 4, and the crown is 4 and 1. So if you choose the crown, it will not be accepted. But you can choose that. Pow, there we go. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Right, so there we go. So we've got planks of wood get chopped in half. Oh, there you go. Each plank gives us 4. We've then got 1 lump of wood gets chiseled into this. Boom, boom, boom. See, now what I would like, ideally, is I wouldn't mind click on. See, I want again. I want another table. Is what I want. I don't know if I can change the plan. I want 8. Because 7 gives us an extra 1. I might as well do 8 and then I can use... okay. Right click in the workstation. This job is going to take a really long time to complete. Order another assembly station. Here's our second station. And then you can right click, you can split it, transfer one of these to this. Now we need to hire an operator. There we go. And that's it. Now we need to complete this product. So we can speed it up a tad. And again, because this whole thing is run by the amount of money we earn per hour, I'm going to have to pause it a lot more because I like to take my time and look at how things work and what they do and all this kind of stuff. So you see, I still can't actually pick anything, but yeah, this feels like it would be every day. So you see, we're on a minus now. Yeah, it feels like every single, there should always be a mission running, because obviously once we can start to expand our factory, I can have one room that is dedicated to making work for the market, and I can have another room dedicated to doing work for contracts, for like actual mission-based contracts. There you go. He can get himself some coffee and heal himself up immediately, and there's no worry. See if we can zoom right in and see them working. And again, I'm sure if I wanted to, if I was able to, I could build a second woodworking bench. And once I've built a second bench, I can just split the load and move it across. I'm sure, because again, the way we did it with these two benches, we could right click and say like the one we want to move it across, and it would then be able to move it to there. So it would have been possible. Oh, hello. It's a disaster. The notes you made for me have already sold out. Need more. Okay, so here we go. So, more gnomes. Now we know how that works. Got wood. Got to link that to there because we don't have anywhere else. This project needs to be prioritised. Hover over the tracker. And, oh, hold on. And that moves it up. So now that will take priority. And I still can't. Okay, well, so the decorations are mainly leafy based. Nice. Oh, he fell over. He fell over. There we go. So we've already built, what, 3 out of the 7 dog houses. That's not bad. And yeah, they're now stuck waiting because there's nothing they can do while this is making 7 gnomes. 6. Making 6 gnomes. Yep, you carry on. Lovely. So we're earning money. I'm assuming the way the money works is, even though we haven't got the money yet, we know that if they keep making the goods at this rate, we will earn so much money per hour at the end of however long it takes, and that means it can then work out how much per hour. That's how I'm assuming it does it. All done and dusted. Yeah, it feels like the phone ringing is similar to getting an emergency when you're playing Theme Hospital. So you do your work and you fix people that come in, but when you get an emergency, you have to kind of stop everyone else being dealt with. He's going to fall over. There we go. Yeah, whenever you get an emergency, you have to just stop everything and deal with the emergency first. That's how you basically have to do this, by the look of it. Well, this is the last one at least. So that's good. They can now carry on with the dog houses. It's lovely. Having the extra worker is pretty good here as well. Oh, hello, the desk is looking a bit ratty. Overdrive mode. This is it indicates the workstation could use repairing. Efficiency is down 75%. Okay. Repair to raise the operations efficiency. Well, I was going to say there's not a massive amount left by the look of it. You can check your relations with your customers here. You can switch to see different characters with these tabs. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, people we haven't met yet. Nice, okay. So if I say repair, then the repair is planned. There's only one more plank need doing. So I think technically we can afford to repair whilst the other dog houses are actually being built, I think. Just left the planks on the damaged bench. Oh, that was handy. See how we did that? Well done, you. Now, will he? I wonder if they will repair it all the way. I just got the shipment of the gnomes. Looks amazing. People are already eyeing them. Receive money and experience. Yay! There we go. That's lovely. So it does look like they will repair them back to 100%, I think. And I understand that this repair is going to delay the finishing here. But by all accounts, this makes more sense to me. Lovely. There we go. Kappa, kappa, kappa. I heard them. Okay, so let's speed this up because we're almost there now. One more left. Lovely. Hello. Why is he just standing there? Come on. I mean, he could have done it. Why didn't he do it? Why didn't Beardy do it? It's not nice. Making his other work doing it. Open market. These products are ready to be sold to the general market. Open the offer. Okay, so request a pickup for all your products. View your career goals to progress here. Hey! Tick. We ticked. We dinged. We dinged. And that goes to show that I hadn't done this yet. Graduate from the in-game tutorial. There we go. So we've done it. Oh yeah, look, we've got everything unlocked now. So, these are the first milestones we need to do to unlock these next ones. So deliver more than 100 products. Complete at least 3 client challenges. Execute a plan with a billboard linked to it. Don't know what that means. And reach factory level 5. Nice. So those are our milestones. The help section here contains all the information on how to play the game. This is our research and development. This section is used to upgrade and improve your factory. Each upgrade may cost varying amounts of upgrade points, which are earned by delivering contracts or by completing challenges and milestones. Simply point to an upgrade to read more about it. Okay. So this is how we upgrade. We have... So we complete the bronze milestone. Okay, so these are milestones, physical milestones we need to unlock in order to get these sections. We've already got one. Your factory level measures your general experience in running a factory. The higher your factory level is, the more abilities you gain. Billboards. Billboards are used to link workstations together. This allows you to control and assign jobs to them as a group rather than individually. And there you go, that's what billboards are. So we place a... So by the sound of it, so we could place a billboard down and link this and the wood workstation together, so that when we assign it to a billboard, it will associate it to both of those, in theory. And improve your logistics by using special zones throughout your factory. Export and workstation zones. So I'm assuming with that, you can assign this workstation its own zone, so that rather than everything just being dumped in one location. Wood production unlocks basic woodworking machines such as lathes, bandsaws and glue stations. Using machines is much more effective than working by hand. 4 times faster. Nice. So that's level 2. This is level 2. Unlock a set of construction tools, allowing you to build new walls, doors and factory sections. Okay, so that's more like kind of how things look. And materials, more eco-friendly. New parts and resources. Nice. We'll get that. Lovely. Because I know that's part of one of the ticks we need anyway. So we can't do whatever this is until the silver milestone set either. Which are these. I think these are bronze, silver, gold, platinum. So I'm going to assume... Yeah, we've done the tutorial, so now that we're on the bronze. So once we complete these, we can unlock a new set of research and development. So that's what we have. And you see now we have... Yeah, so you see now we have operators taking out money. And as you can see, that's how much we're earning. We're losing per day, and that's how much we get. Well, that's how much we're gaining, losing and gaining in general. We're not doing too badly. Obviously, we've got a small income. It's one of those things where we will have to just keep making things as best we can. And now we have a billboard. Distributes jobs to linked workstations of the same kind. Of the same kind. So now you see I can place this here. Pow. So you see we've got decorations here as well. These are some expensive plants. Look at that. Doubles as pest control and effectively gets rid of any flies that pass by. Okay. And these are outdoor, flower pots, shrubbery, street lamps, small fountains, And a signpost. Oh, nice. That's expensive for a signpost. Well, let's put a potted plant in here. Yeah, there we go. Let's order both of those. And then I do want to place... How much are these? Oh, they're only 100. If I put that like there... And then once that's built, we'll worry about what that actually does. So there we go. This has been a Little Big workshop. I really love this. I really love it. It's going to be interesting to see if I'm able to continually make a profit. And like I said, I might just have to... Oh, okay, this offer is expiring from the market. So make sure you can sell off any products you have before it disappears. The same with those as well. It's like that. They only need 16 units. The price is quite high, but they're running low. It's like technically we could get an injection press. You see, we can see a bunch of stuff that we can actually do now with this, because it tells you, I can't show you, but because it won't let me go. But where it says the workstation stats there, that's the bits that it can do. Yeah, but this is where I think I'm going to leave it for our first video. We completed the tutorial, we got a ding, and I've got a nice little room set up. I might as well, as they're only 100, just put another one there. So I'll use this one to assign these two, and then I'll use this one to assign these two, because they're next to the respective machines, desk, table things, benches. And then that way they can, you know, they can be assigned together. And then our very first milestone will just be execute a plan with a billboard link to it, because we'll have that immediately. So that's really cool. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Little Big Warehouse, Little Big Workshop, Little Big Factory. Yeah, it's Little Big Workshop, I believe. It is really, really fun so far. I am interested to see if it stays that way. Because it's one of those arguments. Yes, I received a free copy of the game. I am immensely proud and pleased and grateful for me receiving that. But doesn't mean that I'm just going to be giving glowing reviews on the game. I'm going to be giving an honest opinion. So I feel like this could go one of two ways, and we will see which way it goes. So yeah, like I said at the beginning, tomorrow I will be doing my binge play of ReCore. So you can catch that tomorrow, 4 o'clock on my channel. And then Friday, I'm carrying on my big build in Satisfactory. If you have been watching that, then definitely tune in for that. I look like an idiot, but I find some amazing little tool that wasn't in the game before, and I love it. Now, obviously, neither of those are live. They are recorded videos, but they're ready to go. So catch them at 4 o'clock on my channel. Please like and subscribe. Tell